If you're enjoying the show and want to let us know about it, we love to hear feedback from our listeners, like this one from Wiseman13, who said, "A wonderful actual play podcast. Time is taken to add in sound effects and occasional songs as the party transports you to the world of Galarian for a wonderful adventure full of memorable moments. I love that they interject rules mechanics as they adapt from other D20 systems and introduce Pathfinder 2nd Edition into their world." Hey, thanks, Wise Man, for that feedback. We can't believe we have such great listeners like you, and we can't wait to meet more of you through these comments. Join the party.
Our daring heroes got to wander through the crypts of Hellknight Hill, and I believe Fawin was finding out what happens if you miss your saving throw.
Yes, she did a really good job shaking off, enduring whatever the first one was, but then this last helmed spirit comes whipping around the corner. She doesn't see it. Shoom, throws the nail right into her. And then starts worming its way in. It starts like wiggling and spiraling in.
Seems to zap your strength. You get enfeeblement 1, which means any strength-related checks are reduced by 1. And you get to have bleed damage.
Oh, no. Oh, this could be bad, boys and girls.
Luckily, it because you did well on the check, you still failed, but you didn't get a critical failure. It's only going to be 1 point of bleed damage per round.
And do I take that now or on my turn?
You take that on your turn. Right now.
Beginning of the turn.
It's the beginning of the turn.
That sucks.
So, 1 point of bleed damage. Anybody paying attention might notice that Fawin is looking rough. She has a couple of wounds on her, some blood that's starting to drip out onto the ground next to her, some color starting to drain from her face. Battle plan, so Fawin is at the rear of this alcove. To her right is the sepulchre room with all the stone coffins. Stagrim is standing in there. Directly in front of her is Plame.
No, Inara.
Is Inara.
Inara, then Mesmer.
Just batted the helmet down.
And
that's right.
Plame and Boddy facing the last one, and the cat's just kind of hanging out in the doorway.
There is no longer one of these helmed spirits catty corner to her 2 o'clock at her right.
Inara just stepped down and batted it out of the air.
That one out of the air. Awesome.
Just whacking him.
Inara has killed 3 of 4.
Yep. She's doing awesome.
She had
The
some
human
help.
Ginsu.
You had some help from Plame and Boddy, Team Goblinoid, but yeah, you're slugging them out. It's awesome. She's nasty.
Fawin's turn.
Okay, so does she have line of sight? If she looks straight down into the ossuary room that's in front of her, can she see that one?
You can half see him.
Alrighty. She will step forward 1, and then she is going to go to that old favorite, telekinetically projectile pieces of that shattered helm that's on the ground. She's going to send it flying toward that other helmed spirit that's in the ossuary room.
Go for it.
Oh, dang it. Bounced off of a red dirt 20 onto an 8. It's a total of a 16.
That is not missing, but just barely.
So that goes flying by. 2 action telekinetic projectile and a little step up movement. That's 3 actions.
Oh, our floaty friends get to have a little fun now. First off, the one that you knocked down, the big gash in the helmet, Fawin seems to be bleeding, but it's looking better.
Oh no!
It thanks you for your donation.
What?
And heals some points of damage.
Oh my god.
These things are sick. Oh my goodness, these monsters are
And
amazing.
this thing just rises back up.
Oh no!
I want to come back with one of these.
Yeah. And it's going to take a shot at Inara.
No.
So what you're saying is until Fawin is dead,
Wait a minute.
It will continue to regenerate until we get rid of its source.
No, love, that's not what he's saying.
Looking at this from the wrong direction. Turn the telescope around.
She's not necessarily wrong.
Sorry, Fawin.
oh no.
So what is your AC?
With the bonus, that Fawin gave her, which is a +1. It is currently 20.
Oh, lucky you, that is what he rolled.
Oh no.
Adjusted 20. Adjusted 20. 5 points of damage. And you are going to need to make fortitude save.
So the one that I...
It just popped back up and shot
it
you.
just popped back up. I think I'm going to use a hero point on that.
Oh.
And still not good.
Okay, what'd you
Okay,
get?
so that is 17. Good enough?
That will barely make. Now, what's he gonna do?
God, these things are sick.
He is going to zip back into the ossuary,
What?
passing right past you
Past Inara.
over here.
This thing went through the wall.
So basically, it just zips back through that little side door, back into the ossuary room. You get this chill run through your body as this helmet goes right over your shoulder, and it floats in next to its friend there.
Passes right through him.
Yeah.
Body
It
says,
runs through the body.
yes, right through my body.
Your other friend in here, he is going to take a shot at Boddy.
Great.
Oh, what is your armor class?
19.
He rolled an adjusted 20.
Gosh.
That's another 5 points, Boddy.
Whew, it's a good thing Plame did his little...
Oh, well, you'll need to make a fortitude check, by the way.
Yeah, fortitude save. 12, but it's 22.
Okay, no problem.
Phew.
And he's going to take another shot at you. And this one is a 19, and you had an adjusted 20?
Yes.
Okay, so this one would have hit you, but you're just on your toes. You just see it coming and just move your head, and it shatters on the wall beside you.
And that sense of cool water just chills me out. Nice.
Exactly like Boddy puts in his wineskin. Water skin in that case. Cool, clear water.
Yep.
All right, Plame, you're up.
So Plame is going to take an action to knock a bolt into his crossbow, and then he is going to take a shot at that one that is the right directly in front of him. The one that
It's up in the air.
yeah, not the one that moved in the room, but the other one that was still
Okay,
left.
go for it.
23.
That's a
yeah.
hit. That's a hit.
Take it.
So that is a die 8. 4 points.
Okay. He kind of dings off the helmet and leaves a little scar behind.
And then for his last action, he's going to swap weapons again and pull out his silver hammer.
Load, shoot, and then switch to hammer. All right. Inara, you're up.
Okay, she's going to turn to Fawin and say, you do not look good right now.
I don't feel very good.
Why don't you just go back into the other hallway and rest for a minute? I don't want you to die.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then she'll kind of squeeze past Mesmer, who's in the doorway, and then go past Boddy all the way up to the one that came back to life.
Yeah.
So that's a move. And then she's going to try and hit this one. That's a natural 1.
Oh, no.
Oh
I'm
no.
going to use another hero point.
Oh, you're bleeding through him.
You have one left?
She had 3 at the beginning
Okay.
of the game, so
Yeah,
she'll
I
be down
still
to
have
1
one
now.
left.
Yeah, always do.
Okay, that's a lot better. A 28.
Heck yeah.
That
Oh,
is a crit.
it's a critical.
So double damage. That's 14 points of damage.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
You knock that one down again.
So it's down
Kind
again.
of hits and rolls.
The helm didn't shatter. Okay.
Is it going to stay alive as long as a Fawin is affected by this bleed?
Yep.
That's what I said.
God. I think if
good.
we heal her bleed, it might. It's a DC.
Or
50
chop her head off.
Yeah. Bleed.
Oh, the nail's in her arm, so all you have to do is cut her arm off.
I say we let her
So get rid of it.
Or pull the nail out.
Yeah.
Oh,
That works.
yeah.
Why didn't I think of that?
Is that all 3 of your actions?
No, I still have one action.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about
I'm going to see if Inara would think about the helmet being connected to the reason why he didn't die.
Arcana check
so
or occult. One or the other.
Okay. This one. So that's a 6.
Nah, it's got nothing to do with it. Didn't get a good whack last time.
Is that an action to just think about that real quick?
Yep.
Now it is Stagram's turn.
You gonna
He's
find
been
it?
sitting there reciting something.
Does Fawin, is it just a prayer she speaks?
He is reciting the measure, and the
Okay,
chain,
yep.
which is like their orders, rules.
Okay.
He lets go of his sword and steps over and grabs Fawin very forcefully by the old and then he grabs the nail and yanks it out.
What are you? Ow!
You will take an extra point of damage, but you are also no longer enfeebled.
Oh.
And he just throws it across the room. And then just crumbled. What was pinning it to the mortal realm seems to have been broken. All right, Boddy.
He's going to spend an action to recharge his spell strike, and then he will try to ignite this thing again.
All right, go for it.
16 plus 7 is a 24.
That's
Or,
a hit.
23, I apologize.
Still a hit.
3 points of damage again.
You've kind of singed the helmet.
That's his turn.
All right, we're back up to the top of the round, Fawin.
Fawin would like to do Arcana or Occult check to see if these things might have any other special ability other than this nail anchor thing that we've just learned about, perhaps.
The hard way.
16 total.
You're not sure. These are pretty unusual things.
Okay. Oh, that's crazy. Mesmer comes back over to Fawin, and Mesmer uses 2 actions to rub up against Fawin, and Fawin feels better.
How much better?
7 hit points better.
Ooh.
What?
Why has this
That-
not been used before?
That is a new ability that
Oh,
Mesmer
okay.
has called Restorative Familiar. And once per day, Mesmer can use 2 actions with the concentrate to give some of his energy to heal.
Does it hurt Mesmer?
Nope.
What? That's awesome.
Yep. And it's 1d8 times half your level. And so if there's any residual bleed damage going on, that should take care of that, hopefully. That was 1 action to command Mesmer to come over, and then Mesmer did, 1 for recall, 1 to command Mesmer over.
Yeah, so you got 1
And
left.
so, yeah, I think she will go ahead and back up 10 feet to the corner, the
Back here?
bottom right corner.
Yeah, okay.
Still in the gravestone room, but
Okay.
stand there and rest.
She's looking probably quite a bit better.
She was down to 7 hit points out of 22.
Oh.
Yeah, now she has 15 out of 14 out of
22.
22. So,
Hey, you're in a third.
yeah.
All right,
Still
well,
a little rough.
our little floaty helm up here, he's going to back up 20. He just floats backwards, and now he's between the 2 big statues in the ossuary room. He's floating down the top of that shelf. And as he does, he's going to take a shot at Plame. See, it's a 22. The armor class was a
19.
All right, that's going to be another 5 points.
Wow.
And you'll need to make a fortitude check. DC 16.
That's 8 and 5, so
Oh no.
13.
Uh-oh.
All right, so you are enfeebled 1.
Okie dokie. That's -1 strength.
-1 on anything involving strength when he rolls.
Okay.
All right, so Plame. Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. He only used 2 actions. He has a 3rd action. He is staring at you, Plame. You need to make a will save.
Will save.
What?
Yep.
I will save.
Come on now.
19.
Oh, no problem. I mean, it was staring right into your soul, but
Didn't realize I'm a goblin and don't have one.
that is exactly what happened. Okay, that was his 3rd action. We are down to Plame. What are they gonna do with this guy? He's giving you the evil eye.
All right, so Plame's gonna take that silver hammer and chuck it at the guy.
Oh, very nice.
He's 20 foot away.
Yep, it's 20-foot reach.
Go for
So
it.
it'll be at a +5 instead of +6 because I'm enfeebled.
Ah, yes.
13.
It goes right through his shadowy body and sails down the ossuary.
Dang it, that was my good hammer. And with that, he is going to duck down and basically take cover behind that 6-foot tall shelf
That's smart.
where he can't,
Yeah.
where he loses line of sight. And I'm going to try to be sneaky. 17 plus 8 is 25 stealth.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Then he's going to swap back to his crossbow, and that'll be his reaction.
All right, Inara, this
Okay.
thing is floating. It's on top of the shelves up there.
Gross.
I will move down the ossuary 20 where I am close enough to it.
Okay.
And then
Is it still floating up 12 feet in the air?
Yeah, it is. It's going to be. Yeah.
You can climb up on top of the 6-foot
Or switch to the halberd.
That's what I was thinking about, is I could probably...
Climb.
Yeah, that's
Can
an
that
athletics
be a part
check.
of my movement, or would that be like a separate?
That'd be a separate action. You could use one to climb up and then one to move down.
Okay. I will just climb up then.
Sweet.
Climb check.
Okay. What do I roll?
Athletics.
Athletics. I believe that I have assurance on athletics,
Oh.
so I can do 14.
Okay, no problem. This thing is it's shelved, so it's easy to
Okay.
climb.
And we've seen assurance from Plame as
Plame,
well,
yeah.
but what does assurance do?
It allows you to, instead of rolling a skill check, which you could roll one on, it allows you to just take a 10 plus your proficiency bonus.
Awesome.
Something easy where you know you can just do it.
No
And
sense
no
risking
problem. Yeah.
a flop.
Very cool.
Yeah. I am up there now.
Well done. Perfect use
And
of
I
assurance.
will swing 19 on that one.
That'll hit.
Yes.
I'm telling you, this dice is doing good today. That's just 9 points of damage.
Alrighty. You take a big chunk. You take one of the little horns off its helmet.
Keep getting those horns.
That's what they're there for, to absorb
Yeah.
blows.
Okay.
All right.
I guess that's Inara's turn then.
Okay. See, Alec. He's going to go 25. He leaves the burial room and steps into the ossuary room. Basically, he steps in, pushes past you, Plame. That's first action. Second action, he pulls his hammer, which he carries a light hammer on his belt, and he takes a swing at it. He just throws it.
Throws it. Oh,
Yep.
nice. Chuck
Hopefully you can do a better job than Plame.
Only rolled a 19.
Yes.
Yes.
So that is going to be 7 points.
Nice.
Nice.
He knocks it out of the air. He throws the hammer and hits it, and it just drops.
So is it
It's
down?
sitting there on top of the shelves.
Do we still see its appendages? Its
It's
ghostly
just a,
appendages?
it's just a helmet right now.
Don't trust it.
So that's 1, 2, 3, and now we're up to Boddy.
Body doesn't trust this thing at all.
I keep expecting Alec to just like put a nail in and then start controlling it or something.
The joystick.
Body gets within visual range of it and sees it laying on top of the thing. And he wants to know if it's still alive. So he's going to do an Arcana check.
Okay.
Is that cool? 19. Is it still active? Is it still a threat, or is it done?
It's hard to tell. It's the others all shattered when they were dead.
Is it just the helmet?
It's just the helmet.
No like
the-
ghostly form?
Body doesn't have anything to do with one more action, so he's going to move up next to it. As he looks at it, he says, I think it's still a threat. Be careful.
End of the round. Beginning of the next round. Back to Fawin.
I feel like Fawin needs to roll. Do you think she saw Plame get hit? Does she know one of those nails is in there?
I don't think so.
I don't
Yeah.
think so. Not where he's at.
I'm gonna have her roll to maybe see that Plame has a nail in
Perception
himself.
check.
Ooh, and 18 plus 4 is a 22.
You do see
Perception.
he has. Yeah, he's been hit in the shoulder and it's bleeding bad. It's like dripping on the
Okay,
ground.
so action number 1, she notices that, and she realizes, oh my gosh, same thing that happened to me. So action 2, she takes a deep breath and goes right up to Plame, and then action 3.
Just barely get to him in one action.
Action 3, she's gonna grab the nail and try to pull it out of his shoulder.
Give me a strength check.
Oh, this can go.
14 on the die with a plus 0 to the strength.
Ooh.
14.
Oh, that you only need a 10.
Yeah.
You do take a point of
Nice.
damage, Plame, but it's out.
And then Fawin, free action, says, the nails keep him on the mortal world. If you give it a nail, you have to rip it out.
And you see the helm up there just disintegrate.
Yes, yes, yes.
It didn't have a chance to draw blood off of him and regenerate.
Oh, very cool.
Nice.
Oh, because it's on his turn.
It's when he takes the bleed damage.
So we are out of combat.
You are now out of combat.
Oh, thank goodness.
That was mine. I was gonna kill him.
Oh, you did great.
3 out of 4. Fawin.
Really, 4 out of 4. Didn't you drop that one too?
You were 2 out of 4, and I want my hammer back.
Alec, what's up with you and just standing back there doing nothing? I mean, I don't mind taking all the glory, but...
Yes. I had hoped not to lose my protection, but it was necessary.
Are you going to explain why it was necessary?
Yes. They were beating you like small children.
Oh, they were.
Boddy finds the hammer and he tosses it to Stagrum.
Catches it.
Did you find Plames while you were down there too?
Did Plame throw a hammer as well?
Yeah, he missed.
Oh, okay. And Plame's
Mine's
just
way on
silver.
down the hallway there.
Yeah, his is probably
don't see it,
another
but-
5-10 feet down.
But Boddy does, while he's over here, he crawls over the body, hits detect magic again, and
Quit casting spells.
Yeah, Stagrum's like, stop doing that!
and he casts it.
Okay.
And does he see any magical? Does he find the magical trinket he was looking for?
Well, you get an enhanced death stare from the rest of the party. You go, piled at the feet of those two statues are trinkets, looks like little mementos that were left by the family or friends. And into there, yeah, you see a small tapered piece of wood, like a wand.
Boddy picks the wand up and says, "Right, this is the only one that looks special.
What you got there? Is that a stick?
I think it's a magical stick. There could be spells in this. Don't know if it was worth all these guards here, but..."
Hey, I'm having fun.
And so Boddy puts it in his pouch.
That's
or
true,
his
she
belt
barely got
for now.
hit.
Yeah. And he looks at the many nail holes in his body, and he says, "Right, can we take a few minutes to patch up real quick? Some of us are in bad shape."
I think that'd be a great idea.
You aren't looking too good. You guys got holes in you.
Did you take any damage?
She took like 5,
5 points.
and then I was down 1.
Stagrum took none, right? But
But
everybody-
Well, Stagrum was already hurt, but yeah, he hasn't taken any.
Yeah.
Yes.
In that fight.
Well, they did not target him, not once. Didn't even. They acted like he didn't even exist until he threw that hammer.
Boddy walks over to Plame and says, "Right, so when you touched me on the shoulder and gave me those reassuring words, you healed some of my wounds."
I don't think so. I just thought you needed a little encouragement, and
Yeah. Well, something about that encouragement carried a little bit of healing magic in it.
Like when he touched Inara.
Right.
I think you guys are suffering a little bit from the heat or something. Because
And Boddy looks at Plame and
Plame will say, "Well, I don't know. Let me see." And he reaches up and he touches Fawin, and nothing happens. See, I don't know. It's not be me.
Fawin gives him a little shove on the shoulder. Think about it more. Like, think about happiness.
He's a goblin. I don't think he can do that.
Burning things.
I mean,
See?
That gets me too.
Plame's still, he's just going to shake his head and he's going to stretch. And there bones on top of the thing in the middle, or is it just a flat? Like
It's just flat across the top.
he's going to kind of climb up and sit down on it. And then he's going to dig out his pack and he's going to pull out a little wineskin and a little cup, and he's going to pour some of the wine in the cup and says, "Here, I think you might need some of this," and hands it to Fawin.
Where'd you get that from?
"Oh, I bought it at the bar."
At the Wizard's Grace.
"No, the other one.
Oh.
Caden's Keg."
Oh. Okay. You
It
see.
is very nice wine. It was very expensive.
Oh. And she does a little ambient swirl, and then, it is nice. She takes a sip
She takes a sip.
of the wine.
It's just wine. Nothing special. It's good wine. Good wine.
Calm her down a little bit.
he looks at Fawin and he notices that some of her wounds seem to have
Yeah, like that
There's
one through her arm
yeah,
is sealed up.
The blood stains there, but the wound's gone. He's like, "Hold on, something's gone and healed your wound too. You had a see this blood streak? That's where that nail hole was."
Yeah.
No, I never healed Fawin.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's right, because the cat.
Yeah.
Mesmer.
Sorry.
Yeah. Still bleeding off for this one over here, though. So she looks back across the room, across the gravestone room, where Mesmer's just down there at the end. His tail just swishes back and
Yeah,
forth.
he's just sitting there in front of the door, patiently waiting on y'all.
So Boddy has now he's thinking about how next this can happen, and the only conclusion he can come to is maybe Stagrum has something to do with it. So I'm going to make an occultism roll.
Alrighty.
I'm going to let you decide what the roll means. I've got a 13. So Boddy thinks maybe Stagram's prayer may have had something to do with it. What does he think?
There are things called champions, but they're usually like more lawful and more good than.
It's a stretch.
Yeah, it's a bit of that's. Yeah,
I know. Could be some kind of infernal healing. Boddy doesn't know.
Yeah,
So
you can't rule it out, but
yeah.
nothing for certain. Not with a 13, no.
Boddy's completely baffled and is suspicious that maybe Stagram could be part for the source of the healing. He doesn't know. He says, "All right, who am I patching up first?"
I'll definitely take, if you want to take a look at this one.
Yeah.
She's down about 6 hit points.
Right, this is going to take 10 minutes per.
10
so,
minutes per?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boddy says, it's going to take me a while.
Oh, Gorham. Can we just get on with it? This place is driving me crazy.
You got to kill lots of things
I
already.
know, and I'm ready to kill again.
Yeah, well, some of us are a little bit beat up.
I know.
And
Can
so,
I help with it? Let me try.
Oh,
do you have
God.
medicine?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
What?
It does. Had to patch yourself up a lot.
I could use a hand. Come hold Fawin still while I work on this.
I can hold still on my own. I don't
I
need
got
any.
it. No, listen. I got it.
Yeah, you're holding still now, buddy.
Yeah.
Just holds Fawin between her hands.
Fawin is now nervous. She wasn't nervous earlier. Now she's nervous.
Well, this is all going on. Plame's going to hop down and walk down the end of the hallway and find his hammer.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Oh, no.
Just past the statues.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the statues have, you haven't been down there yet. Lots of shiny things, trinkets, rings, necklaces, a few coins here and there.
Roll willpower save.
How many rings?
Oh, I don't know, 5 or 6.
And Boddy didn't sense any other magic down there, right? Okay, yeah.
I want to collect those 5 or 6 rings.
Okay.
He said it's not the bodies, right?
Well, he's going to walk up to, while Boddy's doing this thing, he's going to walk up to Stagger and say, "Hey, is this your ring?"
No.
You know, toss it. "Is this your ring?"
No.
He'll toss it. "Is this your ring?"
Oh, that's very nice.
"Oh, here. You'll have it."
That's not it.
"Is this your ring?"
Roll me some healing, man.
Well, my SUA dice for my attacks and stuff, I have my Dice Slayer dice that was made for my heal checks. Do I want to do... How hurt are you?
Down 8.
I could do risky surgery and make it easier, but I don't know if we really need that. Okay.
Can you only do risky surgery on me once a day?
No, I can do risky surgery every time. It
Okay, yeah.
It just has, you
He's
take
always
damage
doing
first.
every time he does surgery.
It gives
it's
me
risky.
It gives me a +2 bonus on the check, but you take 1d8 damage first before I heal you. But it makes a success a critical success. So I trade.
You
take
decide.
1d8 damage and then you get 4d8 healing, versus no chance of damage unless I critical fail for 2d8 hit points of damage. So
Let's do the risky.
you want to do the risky?
Yeah, let's do the risky
All
surgery.
right. Boddy says to Fawin, right, I can do this the way that hurts, but it'll heal you better, and I'm better at that. Or I can do it the old-fashioned way.
No, you do the way that you're best.
Right. And so his eyes light up, and he pulls out
Fawin says, not knowing that's the Hobgoblin way.
he pulls out his scalpel, and he does prestidigitation and cleans the scalpel in the wound, and he goes for it. So I'm going to roll a +8 bonus. I'm shooting for a 15.
Don't you roll the damage first?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to roll the damage first. So the damage first, you take 5 points of damage.
So you're at 13 points now.
But a 17 on the check,
Oh.
which gives me a total 24, which is a success, which is a critical success
Yeah.
because of the risky surgery.
So I went down to 9 hit points.
And now you're getting 48 healing. Now I could roll a bunch of ones. It could be a net 0, but I didn't. I healed you 17 points of damage.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You just sew up the wounds.
So you're
Like I said, the John Hopkins of surgeons over there.
Okay.
so nice and tidy. All the holes are
Yeah.
gone.
yeah.
Looks
No
nice and
scars
clean.
even.
Oh, that's,
Can't even feel pain anymore.
Buddy, that's wonderful.
And maybe a few small scars. Give me a thievery check there, Plame.
Uh-oh, thievery. What's happening?
I didn't steal anything. I know what you're talking about. Natural 1.
Wait, what happened?
What happened now?
He's going through the rings.
We don't know. He rolled natural 1 on thievery, and he's throwing these rings away.
So basically, he didn't pocket one.
Nope.
Nope.
So that's that. That's 10 minutes gone.
So Plame will walk up to Boddy and Fawin and look and say, "Man, that was some really good work there. I'm really impressed by how well your skills have improved over the last few days." And he pats him on the shoulder. And again, you get that feeling of the ice cold water and regain 6 hit points.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it's been 10 minutes. Now, normally you have to
What? Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
You're feeling better.
Boddy feels it, and as soon as he feels that feeling wash over again, he looks at his wounds and he watches them start sewing together. He says, "You did it again, Plame. It's you. It's not Stagrim. It's you."
Plame is not a healer.
He just look at this blood. There's no, and Boddy just wipes the blood, the crusty blood where the wound was, and says, "That blood came from my arm right here, but it's gone now."
That's
And he points at
that's crazy.
points at Plame and said, "You don't know how you're doing it, but you're doing it."
I wonder if we can all do it. Inara will put her hand on Boddy, kind of shake it.
Yeah. He looks at his arms.
Is it working?
Yeah, no.
No? Okay.
Nope.
I don't know. I still don't think it's me. I think y'all are.
Well, then
Imagining
how's he doing
stuff.
that?
I mean, y'all are tough. You're fighters. You have good constitutions. I think you're just healing up faster than you think.
Boddy looks at Fawin and says, "You ever heard of anything like this? Spontaneous healing?"
I've got arcana and nature and medicine and occultism that might apply.
Occultism, maybe.
Maybe occultism. Maybe
Okay.
occultism.
Oh, that is a 16 modified.
Yeah, this is weird. This isn't like regeneration. This is something outside, something affecting you.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't think it's arcane or primal. It's something else, but I don't know what.
Boddy looks at Plame and says, "I always knew you were a special goblin, but I couldn't put my finger on it. But there's something going on with you, and it's good."
I think it's just the heroics of Fawin. Some of that's just rubbing off, I think. So
Boddy and Fawin share a look like, no, that's not it at all.
let's gather up our stuff. Does anybody else need healing before we go?
Yeah.
Boddy
That Body can work on?
Yeah, Boddy looks over at Inara, says, "You could use a little patching up, but
I'll be okay.
if you're ready to
Right
get
now,
going."
the two most hurt are Boddy and Plame.
Plame's down how many?
12, I think.
12.
Down
Yep.
12.
12. And you're down 13 now.
Boddy says, "Right, Inara, could you help me with Plame now?"
Yeah, we'll get you patched up.
How does assisting work again?
You have to roll. It's a DC 15, and if you pass that, then you get to add a bonus to his roll.
A plus
Okay.
one?
Yep.
Is it just a plus
Plus,
one bonus?
yeah. Plus 2 if you get a 25 or better.
I got a 14.
Total?
Yeah.
Oh.
So nope, can't help.
Didn't help. All right. Inara's helping, but it doesn't seem to be doing too much, but he doesn't care. He just appreciates the help. And he says to Plame, suddenly says to Fawin, he says, "All right, you want the herdy kind or you want the normal?"
I trust you. Whatever you think is best.
Right. And his eyes light up again. And he pulls out his scalpel. Once again, prestidigitation, cleans the knife, cleans the wound.
When Plame says, that he trusts or whatever, Fawin kind of raises one eyebrow and there's a little smile like,
That is an 18, which will... Oh, let me do the damage first. 3 points of damage as he slices into the wound.
So
Okay.
15
Cleaning up
total.
the edges.
So that drops me to 13.
Gets out the little bits of nail, and now 48 healing. Ooh, this is not as good. 1. Oh, there's an 8. Thank goodness.
Ooh.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of healing.
That'll put me up to 27 out of 29.
Yep,
Not
you've
too
got
bad.
1
That's
point.
Not too bad.
Man, that shoulder's still pretty stiff. That's
10
hurting
more.
you a little bit.
That's 10 more minutes of time gone by for the heal.
while Boddy's doing that, in that 10 minutes of time, could Fawin study the wand?
What did you do with the wand you found?
Put it in my belt.
Okay.
Fawin,
Yeah,
could you take a look at this?
that's a wand.
It will require the same as identifying a magic item. Yeah.
Okay. Natural 20 on the SDA dice. Natural 20 for a total of a 28.
Heal.
That's a wand of healing?
First level healing, but healing.
Oh, do I know how many charges it has on it?
So, how do wands work in Pathfinder 2E? I think it's different than standard Pathfinder and all that other stuff.
Yeah. First, it's a recall knowledge. Okay, to figure out what spell is in it.
Okay.
And it contains a spell that can be cast once per day. So instead of like having a set number of charges that you burn through, it's just a once a day item.
I gotcha. And then how do you renew that charge?
Doesn't look like you need to, but there are some requirements here. casting a spell from a wand, I'm going to read right from the rules here. Casting a spell from a wand requires holding the wand in one hand and activating the item with a cast a spell activity, using the normal number of actions for the spell. To cast a spell from a wand, it must be on your spell list. And by spell list, I mean it has to be on the spell list for your tradition.
So primal versus arcane,
Exactly.
occult, or what's the other one?
Divine?
Divine, thank you.
Yes.
The one we don't have in the party.
Yep.
Kind of don't have.
Because you're the one casting the spell, so you're going to use your spell attack rolls, the DC, all of that.
Fawin's like, I think, were you holding this plane whenever you did any work?
No, I have not touched it.
This is imbued with divine magic.
You hear a stagger. It was on the hobgoblin. Maybe he activated it somehow.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Plame just really does not want to believe that he can heal.
So healing is not on my spell list. Can't use it.
I can do some healing,
But the actual heal spell,
but let me...
Do you have a spell list?
if I'm understanding this correct, the line is, the spell is of your tradition.
Okay.
What's your tradition? Occult?
Yeah, and
I don't think it is. I think it's on divine and primal, but I could be wrong. But I think I know who can use it.
Yeah, you are right. It's a divine and primal tradition.
With your natural 20, does Fawin know exactly who can use it and what it would take to be able to use it?
Yeah, she would
Yeah.
know that.
What'd you find out, Brook?
So it depends on your patron, and Fawin has the occult patron. So she pulls from the occult patron list. And of course, healing comes from the divine and primal list. So Fawin can't cast it.
And Boddy can't either.
And so, she looks at it, she says, it's a healing, contains healing, divine magic, but I can't do anything with divine magic. Boddy, can you do any divine magic?
No. I simply do arcane magic that I learned from this book.
And she looks over at Plame. Why don't you try this sometime?
What do I know about magic?
I know, but there's something going on with you. I don't know what it is, but Plame, you take it. She kind of grabs your hand and then puts it into your hand.
And he kind of gets a sour look on his face, and he stares at this stupid little stick, and it's like,
Don't point a wand at your face like that.
and he kind of shakes it, points it at Boddy. Does anything happen?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
All right, I'm thinking it's stupid.
So Fawin comes around, stands behind you, right? Okay. And grabs your hand and puts one hand on your shoulder, and then she basically mimics the cast a spell action for him. It's like, okay, so like bippity boppity boo, like that.
Bippity, boppity, boo. Got it. And again, he's confused and stares at Fawin. He's like, what's supposed to be happening here? And
He goes, yeah, this is stupid. And his wounds just start to heal up. And you see the blood just kind of fades away.
How much do you heal me?
You got an 8.
What?
Holy smokes!
So you just healed me for 8 points of damage?
He goes,
So does Plame see this?
yeah.
so he immediately drops the one, takes a step back. It's like, what was that?
What was that? Plame, have you been to a temple anytime recently? Did you have you communed with anybody? Thoughts? Prayers?
No.
Boddy steps up and picks the wand up.
Stagrum steps back from lighting one of the torches on the wall and goes, goblins are so weird.
Boddy picks up the wand and he gives it back to Plame and says, yeah, you got some magic about you.
He said, I'll try again, and he'll take it. And again, he puts an R and goes, bibbity.
Whoa,
Bobbity.
don't point that thing at me.
Yeah.
And it's just once a day?
Yep.
Yeah.
You
know-
can try to force it.
Oh, that's right, you can. Has a chance of breaking it, doesn't it?
It does.
Fawin reaches out. Wait. A lot of wands, you can only use them once per day. It was a fantastic thing we found out, but after the one usage, don't try to force it. I mean, you can, but sometimes bad things can happen. The wand can shatter, or some type of repercussions could happen. could bounce backwards.
I'm good anyway. I don't need you to point a stick at me.
Take this stupid stick and he'll put it in his backpack and wipe his hand off. It's like,
Inara, not really knowing how a wand works, she's gonna question, well, doesn't a wand just, like, you don't have to be magical to use a wand. I could use that thing. Nothing special about Plame, just because you can point that thing at someone.
No, that's not how it works. You've got to have the magic in you that matches up with the wand. So you couldn't just use a magic wand without knowing magic.
but Fawin and you both know magic, so why can't you use the wand?
Because we know a different kind of magic than that magic.
Different kind of magic.
There's divine magic, which comes from the divine, the divinities, the gods. I guess we could also call it infernal magic as well, or unholy magic as well. But it comes from the creators of the universe. But then some magic comes from the natural elements, the earth, the air, the grass, the trees, and some people can connect with that. Druids. Did you ever have any shaman or druids in your tribe? Do you remember?
No.
Okay, they often can connect to a primal magic, and then there's the arcane magic that Boddy and I know.
See, this is why I just hit things. Magic gets so complicated. You got this magic and this magic, and this magic can only go with this magic. What are you even talking about?
I prefer the magic of taking a sword and sticking it in your enemy.
Exactly.
Yes.
That is the best magic.
Well, you got something else in you now.
Great. It's a God-blessed wand.
And the body says, that makes you a God-blessed goblin, too.
You've been blessed by something.
I mean, I've sneezed, but...
All right, so the only person... Body's actually doing pretty good now between those two Plame-induced heals. He's at 25 out of 30.
That's great.
So probably could move on.
Yeah.
Boddy looks up at Staggerm and says,
Yes.
I know you're no stranger to pain. How are you feeling? Want me to look at you as well?
He looks down and goes, I am fine. I have shrugged off the worst wounds.
Right. Well, just let me know if it gets to something you need me to fix.
All right, let's get a move on. I'm tired of hanging around here.
Yeah, he's in here lighting torches.
Is there anything else in this room we should look at?
Unless, Boddy, you said that you sensed some magic from inside those sepulchers in the other room.
Yeah.
I don't want to disturb anything, but maybe we should take a look, just in each one. What if there's another wand?
Boddy looks up at Fawin. He looks over at Staggerm and says, right, well, all the things we saw on that one were on someone. We'd have to disturb the body.
We'll just take a look. Maybe it'll be something that, is just resting there.
And Boddy looks over at Staggerm with an inquisitive eye and his ears up.
Can you remove it without touching the body?
Right, maybe.
Hey, I just got a smart idea, which is not very common for me. You have that hand thing.
She is
No one has to touch anything.
She is quite right. Rarely does she have smart ideas.
Oh.
He slaps you on the shoulder congratulatorily.
Fawin thinks to herself, man, Inara is on about this mage hand thing. Like, she keeps remembering ways to use it.
She likes it.
I like it.
Yeah.
She wants
That's a
that.
great idea.
That is a very good idea.
Boddy said,
Nobody touches it. No one gets upset, and we can get treasure.
so
And
Boddy...
nothing animates and eats our faces.
True.
That's also handy.
That's why we have you.
Boddy reaches out with his hand and he uses mage hand to pull a bit of that broken armor to him and says, if I did something like that and took it off of Boddy, would you be okay with that?
Yes.
Right. Inara, I think you found a workaround. Boddy pulls up the crowbar and says, let's get to work.
He goes, I will be in here lighting torches, not knowing what you're doing.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
He stays in the room with the graves in the ground because there are some torch holders on the walls where the torches have burnt out.
Yeah.
He's just going around lighting those.
It's got a long hallway down there. We probably need to go check it out in a minute.
Inara will help push these things off.
Some graves.
Okay, so you all come back in here?
Yep.
Flame's actually going to stay
All
with Stagger.
right. What's that?
Flame is going to stay with Stagger.
The cat's going to go, he's going to go play in the hallway.
Mesmer wanders off. Fawin actually forgets where he's at for a minute. Fawin takes up a good Egyptian archaeologist stance way over in the corner while these guys pop off the lid.
Yep. So Inara and I will start popping off lids. As Boddy walks over to the gravestone, the sepulcher, he gets ready to move the lid with Inara. He says, "All right, be ready to fight whatever comes out of this thing."
Oh, I'm ready. Are you doing the main lifting, or is Inara doing it?
I think we get on either side of it, just like shifting it off.
It's a DC 22 athletics check to get this top.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Or DC 20 thievery.
So do we both do it, or does one
of us can help. And I have a crowbar. Does that help?
You gave it a +2.
Okay.
+2. So what's your athletics?
+8.
Mine's +7. So I'll assist
Okay.
with my and give you the crowbar.
Okay. What does the crowbar do?
+2.
+2.
So
Okay.
I'll assist.
Lift this
Ooh,
thing up.
my first one does not succeed. My assistance does not succeed
That's a 20.
Not quite.
with the bonus.
Okay.
Was that with the +2?
That is with the +2.
So yeah, it doesn't quite get it.
Dang it.
These things are heavy.
Oh man, this thing's giving
Come
me a
on,
workout.
put your back into it.
So can we do it again?
Yeah, you can try again.
Try it again.
You can range.
Natural 20.
Oh!
Second
so
try.
that's
She's
like
like,
30.
Stupid. And just flips it over. The whole room just kind of rings with the clash of the cracking stone. And you just see Stagnum go, this long, long sigh.
Don't worry, we're not desecrating anything.
The body's safe and sound. All right. So what do we see in there?
All right, and what's in there? Well, find out next time.
Oh.
Is this gonna be good or bad, treasure hunters?
Or fighting.
Yeah.
It's empty.
I like how Fawin's like, I will take charge by standing back here and sending the others to do the...
I've seen the Mummy. I know how this stuff works. No curses on me, man.
And everybody's like, "Oh no, what if we have to fight?" And I was like, "Oh no, what if we don't get to fight?"
Wayfinder Legends is a production of Render RPG, LLC, and all original characters and artwork are the property of the respective creators. The Age of Ashes Adventure Path was originally produced by Paizo Publishing, and all Paizo characters, titles, and artwork are used with respect under the guidelines of the OGL and ORC gaming licenses. If you like what you've heard, join the party at patreon.com/renderdnd. You'll get additional content, Discord access, quarterly gifts, and more. Join the party at patreon.com/reddirtdnd.
Critical the hard way.
This
Yep.
white dice that I have has been rolling very good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Where's it
Very
from?
Good. I don't know. It's
Okay.
just-
Rando.
yeah.
Not one of
I
our
do
sponsors.
have my
Estee-Way.
Estee-Way. Woo!
This
Beautiful.
one has done okay, but it's very pretty, so I still roll it.
Are those attacks a single action?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. He only used 2 actions. He has a 3rd action coming.
Why did I say anything?
Yeah, you
Thanks for reminding me, Jeremy.
Oh my god.
Golly, you're a good friend.
Hero point?
More like 0
Villain point?
Villain point.
Whose side are you on?
And
He can't see me. I mean, he's a 3-foot goblin hiding behind a 6-foot tall.
well, he's on top of that
flying.
shelf.
Pythagorean theory.
Oh my. Oh, what's the name of my god again?
Gorum.
Oh, Gorum. Are you kidding me? We've been here forever.
Ting, 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 ting. Ting, 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 ting.
It reminds me of that scene in UHF. There's a blind guy sitting outside the studio, and he's like doing a Rubik's cube, and the homeless guy is next to him, the bum. And he's like he does the Rubik's cube. He goes, "Is this it?" And he goes, nope. Is this it? Nope. Fawin,
Yeah,
could you take a look at this?
that's a wand.
Wow.
Let the cat eat it. He's
So-
shooting lightning bolts out his
What
butt.
a chew toy.
Who's next to get healed?
Hold the cat like. So Fawin will do
A catapult.
a catapult.
Note to editors. We're waiting for. Let's do the. What's a good music?
We could do a little.
Hard times in town, got your party down. We've got just the fix. It's right here at Quarters and Bits.
So you're saying our pauses are too long.
They're very Shatner-esque. They leave our listeners with anticipation.